Eli's play has been bad now for, well, it's been for years. But I would say definitively you could have said move on from that guy early last year. You know, the year before, I understand the Giants didn't have anything going and it was tough. Odell gets it. But last year you could see he's just cooked. And I was one of the people saying, well, it's the offensive line. No, last year I was like, okay, it's time.
I actually applaud the New York Giants for making this move. I feel strongly about this. Here's why. You're starting to think about the fans again. It matters, Max. You're 8-24 over the last 2 years. You've missed the playoffs 6 times in the last 7 years. You have a 37, 38-year-old quarterback who clearly is pretty much done.
Eli, how are you handling the change? There's no other option but just to handle it and do my job, support my teammates, support the Giants, and do what I can do to try to help go into football games. And right now that's getting Daniel and helping him and supporting him.
Eli,
do you wish you had a longer opportunity this year to show what you had? Well, that's just not the you can wish all you want. That's not the way it played out, and so in some ways, I signed up for this, knowing, when you draft a young quarterback, this can.
Welcome back, SGO fam, to New York Giants online franchise rebuild. And yes, you heard it right. Young rookie quarterback Daniel Jones will get his start today versus the Packers. Eli has struggled this season, had some good points, some bad points, but struggled heavily in the big loss versus Chicago Bears. And Daniel Jones will now get the start to see what the young rookie can do. We have been developing him on the bench. He's gotten some XP, gotten a little bit of confidence, and we believe that he is ready to start this week and carry us on the rest of the season. So let's see. X Factor quarterback. We have Aaron Rodgers this week, heir apparent to Brett Favre. We're gonna shut him down. The Packers. I won't knock anyone in the league. A lot of great players in the league. Wooka, who I'm playing this week with the Packers, he was very good last year in the league. He has been struggling this year, but he's in probably one of the better divisions in the league. You take a look here. That NFC North is just ridiculous. You got the undefeated Bears, obviously EA developer Mole with one of the best teams in the game. You have the Lions, Finn, who's a really good user, who's always making deep every year, 7-4. You have the Vikings, CEO, who makes it deep every single year into the playoffs. And then you have Wooka, who last year in the AFC made it very far. He was a guy who made the playoffs every year, but he's in a division with just a bunch of killers. So that's really why his record looked like that. So he is a lot better than his record indicates. So something that we're not going to sleep on at all. But let's see. Let's do our player upgrades. We'll get right into the game for this week. Corey Valentine. Like I said, I'm always developing my cornerbacks, young cornerbacks. Pretty crappy right now, but I think hopefully by the end of the season, they'll be up there. They'll be good. They'll be balling. Saquon Barkley. Good thing you got to upgrade this week because you are so disgruntled that it's glad you at least you get some points there. I think I think that's hilarious that he has 99 morale now. Well, thanks for the plus 10. Put him at 99, which he already was doing amazing this season. So looking at his ratings, we're gonna go. Keep going with elusiveness. It's already kind of high, 95. Maybe I should go. A lot of people I was reading or saying online in the comment stuff they should start developing him as a power back so he gets both. Let's throw a little power back on there and see how that goes for us when he gets awareness. Great. Ball carry, vision, and carry. Carry is good because he has been fumbling a good amount this year. So these are all pretty crappy upgrades though. So that was not a great upgrade, but it does get to 96. Which is a good thing. It's overall up close to 99. So that is it. Let's get right into the action versus the Packers. I'll catch you guys on the other side. And welcome back to MetLife Stadium as we have your 9-2 New York Giants versus the 2-9 Green Bay Packers. Picking right up in the first quarter. Green Bay has the ball. Aaron Rodgers is dropping back, looking for a receiver and going deep right away to his favorite target, Adams, who pulls it down the catch all the way to the 2-yard line. Adams, not the best matchup for the New York Giants. Really struggling secondary, young cornerbacks out there. He's going to be a handful all day. Third down, man in motion, hand off the middle to Williams, and he's taken down short of a touchdown, and they're settled for the field goal. Aaron Rodgers, they say he's lost a step. He did not look like that on that play as the Giants take over to Saquon Barkley up the middle, who makes a man miss and taken down at the 28-yard line. Jones, the much heralded rookie, or not so heralded rookie actually, in the game for his first start ever. And the Giants running game and Wayne Gallman and Saquon Barkley is going to be a big part of his success in this game, taking some pressure off the rookie quarterback. Saquon Barkley cuts back on third down. They're not going to put Jones in any type of pressure third down situation, so they hand it off, play conservative. JF3 out to hold the kick, and it is good. 3-3 early on. The Giants look like they're bringing some pressure on a third down, and the pressure is coming. You know who it is. LC Lorenzo Carter, number 59, off the edge with that speed, and they turn the ball over, and the Giants get the ball there on this drive, dropping back 2nd and 12, and a risky throw, but Ingram comes down with it on this one. I wouldn't advise that one, but one thing I would advise is handing up the ball to Saquon Barkley, who goes off left side for a big gain on the play. Jones is dropping back, has good pass protection to Slayton, the speedy receiver, another rookie, has been great this year. Has really stepped up in his role and caught a lot of big plays, a lot of big passes, and that's a big one. The Shepherd saying, don't forget about me, coach. I can get open too up against press coverage. Giants go up 14-10. Back to Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, and it's almost picked off, but threads the needle to Graham as he gets close to a first down, bringing up 36. Giants look like they're in a blitz look, but they drop back in the coverage. Rodgers has all day going deep and misses his target. What we kind of talked about is Aaron Rodgers losing a step. We know he's not as fast as he used to be in his days, but his arm strength and accuracy has never been questioned previously, but now is, as they're at 2-9 there. But the accuracy to Ingram is not questioned. He threads the needle between defenders for a touchdown. Ingram, everyone knows the tight end is the quarterback's best safety net there, and he threads the needle. And Aaron Rodgers threads the needle on that play, going for a first down. Down 3-17. Rodgers is going to have to rally the troops to get back in this one. Has all day to throw, rolls out the pocket, throws it. It's intercepted by Jones. The strong safety traded for, we got him from Miami. He's been a big part of the resurgence of this Giants defense. JF3 sightings in the game. He pitches out to Slayton. John Franklin III has been used sparingly in packages just like that to keep the defense a little bit different look. 3rd and 11. Jones is back. He takes off, and he gets enough for a first down. One thing Eli Manning did not have was mobility. That's one thing that Jones has in spades, as Tate comes down with a contested catch in that one. Big catch there. There was great coverage on the play, but Tate just said, hey, I'm better. As the draw to Jones makes a man miss and burrows all the way down to the 1-yard line. Talk about that mobility. Maybe we won't see JF3 as much as Jones can take it himself, as he does in for a touchdown on the quarterback sneak. The rookie having a great start to his Giants career, as he has the Giants up 24-3. And like I said, unlike Eli, he gives mobility, more arm strength, and he makes that Giants offense look very impressive. Like Saquon Barkley's look is impressive right now. He's bobbing and weaving all the way down to the 24-yard line. 8 rushes for 121 yards on the day. And Jones goes back, had time to throw, did not get it off. 3rd and long, what they didn't want to have in that type of situation, but he throws to Ingram and he catches him all the way across the field on the corner route. Ingram just beat his man in man coverage, and the Giants up 31-3 early on. Big surprise being Jones. We did not think he was going to have a great start like he is right now, but no surprise that Giants defense, they were very unhappy how things ended last week versus the Bears. They've come to play today. That's all time to throw in. Jones knocks it out. Thought that might be a pick there, but they stop him. And back to the Giants offense in a big set there up the middle. The Saquon and the Red Seas have parted, and they just run them down at the 21-yard line. 217 rushing yards on the day, and they're going back to Saquon. Look at those blocks just line up, and that just looked too easy on that play as he carries 2 defenders in for another touchdown on the day. This game is it's looking really ugly right now as Aaron Rodgers drops back on the play action. Looks like it's the flag on the play. He's taking a shot deep and just batted away. That's one matchup we thought they were going to take more advantage of going to Adams versus the secondary. But that pressure is on, and he finds Valdez-Scantling wide open. Looked like a blown coverage by his man. I took the strong safety. Did not think he was going to go deep like that. Try to play underneath routes. Gambled, and he made me pay for it. JF3 in the game, hands off to Saquon Barkley again. And Barkley on the power on the left side. He's going down the sideline, and they're not going to get him this time. The defender gives up and says, I'm done, coach. Take me out the game. I don't know what happened to the pursuit on that one, but the Giants are up 45-10 and bringing more pressure. That's batted away. Just barely bringing up a 3rd and short. Aaron Rodgers has had one of his worst days as a pro, and his receivers haven't helped him much. They've been dropping some passes, and back to the Giants, and John Franklin III has a man in motion, pitches out to Shepard, and breaks through and breaks off the right side. Looked like he was held up there, just got through and all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Giants offense, they have been using a little trickeration lately with some sweeps and some bubbles. Maybe something else that they picked up from the Dolphins there as he fumbles. Everything going right for the Giants at this point. He fumble, and Pulley picks up the fumble, goes in for a touchdown. The big offensive lineman was glad to get his hands on the ball as he pulled forward, giving the Giants a 52-10 lead. And there's no coming back from this one. But all they can do is pretty much just they're playing for pride at this point right here in Green Bay. And this season has been pretty tough, being in one of the toughest divisions in the league, sandwiched between the Bears and those Vikings, and as well as the Lions being a good team. So they're kind of the odd man out in that division. And they got to figure out, what can they do with this roster and coach them up better so in the future they can have a little bit more success in a really, really tough division, like I said. And looked like he got him, and Graham goes in for the touchdown on the corner route. Green Bay playing for pride at this point, and they do a nice more victory on that drive there to get in and get some points. And Wayne Gallman's in the game, and Gallman breaks off the left side. He says, Saquon, you're the only one that can be impressive like this. Wow, and for the long score, Gallman, Giants up 59-16. This is just out of hand completely. Rodgers drops back. Looks like he's throwing the screen pass. Jones ducks underneath, but still gets blocked. Suction blocked back there on that one. Thought he was in good position, but not good enough as Rodgers throws the post for a touchdown. The Green Bay offense coming alive, but a little bit too late in the 4th quarter, and the game kind of in doubt, as the Giants will finish this one 59-23, 235 yards passing in Daniel Jones' debut. But the biggest story is that running game, 433 yards on the game. Green Bay only turned the ball over once, but they just could not get the stops they needed in the ground game and stopping the Giants' running attack. And Daniel Jones was just as good as you can be in a rookie debut. I mean, perfect quarterback rating, 10 for 12, 209 yards. Aaron Rodgers had a good day, I mean, in a losing cause, but Saquon Barkley and that Giants running attack, 278 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and Green Bay just couldn't get it going. Even Wayne Gallman got into the action, 125 yards on a day. Ingram, 4 receptions for 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard, hasn't had a great season this year, but had a great game this one, 3 for 102 and 1 touchdown. Slayton wasn't used that much at this one, but as more, I think Daniel Jones gets a little more used to Slayton and the receivers, he'll start to spread the ball around a little bit more. And the Giants defense was played almost a shutout game until late. Lorenzo Carter with 1.5 sacks. Connolly got into the action. I mean, everyone, you get a half sack, I get a half, everyone get a half sack on this one. 1 interception by Rashad Jones on a great play by him. He's been a really, really big addition. So that is it for the game this week. Let's take a look. We've got some player upgrades. Let's start with Nick Gates, the right guard. And what do we got here? Let's get his agility up. I mean, we all know these low overall guys, they're not going to see the field too much, but got to still keep working on those young guys and get their XP up. Julian Love, the young free safety that really haven't had him in our plans, hasn't got a ton of time. Got a couple of safeties ahead of him. We picked up Jones to bolster our secondary, but Julian Love, maybe that's somebody that will mix in the future as a young player. And we know, everyone knows, he's a household name at this point. LC Lorenzo Carter, outside linebacker, one of the most athletic defenders in the game. We're going to keep working on him as a speed rusher and getting him to the quarterback as much as we can. He got his zone coverage, another finesse move, some play rec. Definitely he needs a lot of that awareness and play rec. That's something that's pretty a weakness for him. But only a star dev, as we missed out last week getting another dev, but we're going to keep working on that. Hopefully he'll make the Pro Bowl and get another dev that way. So that is it for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in next week. Saquon Barkley was a little frustrated after that big performance. I think he's happy at this point. If we get a little XP out of it, that's good. So hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We've got a good game next week versus the Eagles. And I'm going to come out with these a little bit quicker, kind of string them together and get these episodes out quicker to you guys so people who do follow it. I appreciate you following the series. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, tune in for the next New York Giants online franchise rebuild here on SGO. This is The Natural. I'm out.
Hey Giants fans, Jabril Peppers here. Want to be the first to see Giants videos? Subscribe now.